Hello everyone, welcome to Perfect Ideas. If you are new, subscribe, share your thoughts in the comment sections, like, and also watch and share with your friends to learn perfect ideas. So our topic of discussion today is should a wife beat her husband? In the event a man, misbehaves, does wrong, should he face thorough beatings? Okay, during the olden days, maybe like 17th century, we all know it was the man's responsibility. Men are preoccupied to keep the country's political and economic affairs going. Even at home, the husband is seen as the head of head of a family, and women also had indispensable more or less of public. They play part during those days. So basically in the olden days, marriage is seen as more of moral and sexual affair, and it's regarded as a important basic social affairs or units, kind of, unlike these days where the marriage is seen as a unit played by both partners. Is viewed as a couple role, kind of. So if you look at the olden days, a man is the head of the family, but these days, and there are various reasons that lend to beating of husband. You see, in the olden days, it's unheard of, having the violence against men, because a man took up the role efficiently. But these days, and the role that used to be played by men is played by women. So this has led to a kind of misunderstanding, form of brings a conflict within the family setup. So let's look at the reasons why husbands are beaten these days. And there could be underlying and psychological processes that impel people, thinking, have that kind of thinking or feelings or behavior, It's a kind something that you feel like you want to do it, then you start beating up. So it could be like aggressive behavior. Maybe the nature of a woman is aggressive, and she could react at some point. So such behaviors are perceived to be a threat at some point, and especially when the woman and defends herself, oneself when attacked. So there's that kind of feelings or behavior that could lead to aggressions that make this woman reactive, especially a situation when she is attacked, and she will respond, and she will end up beating up her husband. So there is also proactive aggression, and this one is goal dominating. Maybe the woman tend to have that nature of bullying character. She could be posing a threats, or they are kind of women who are controlling, So and this kind of aggression, normally the woman will act in such a way she wants to be defensive. So women with such bullying, controlling, or goal dominating kind of very aggressive, and a situation where she tries to, there's an attempt to control her partner, that kind of aggression. So in the process, when she wants to control her partner and the partner tend to resist, definitely there is a fight, and then at some point a man end up to be beaten thoroughly. Yeah. So there could be expression of negative emotions. This could result from maybe anger or frustration. So if the woman is in such kind of states, definitely there is the husband, careful, will be beaten up. So at what point also a woman tend to beat her husband? Maybe in the case of self-defense, if she, and in some households you may find a partner misbehaving, for example having an alcoholic partner, intimate partner, and maybe he tend to rape her, that spousal rape. So this woman, and in such, if she find herself in such state, she tend to defend, goes for self-defense. So when the self-defense comes in, it means the partner, that husband, can get several jabs on the face. So you have to be very careful, when you dealing with a woman who can defend herself, So at what point also a man can be beaten? If the nature of a woman is controlling, we have women who use violence to force their partners to do the things they want it done. So if you find your wife or that girlfriend of yours, whatever, she's in a controlling type, you have to do what she wants. You should do, and if she says don't do this, don't do it, or else you'll find yourself in trouble. So another form of reason why when men are beaten is reason is jealousy. If the woman is so jealousy. So in what causes jealousy, especially cheating partners, you see, according to scientific research, and 90% of men are loosely held towards a relationship. They are always in a cheating, mood. It's a kind of nature, it's a kind of more or less of genetic disorder, maybe. if we try to maybe to experiment, it could be gene responsible for cheating in men. As much as certain groups of women also cheat, but majority of the men tend to cheat. So, and if the woman feels jealousy, she will end up beating her partner. Another reason why men are beaten is a situation called tough disguise. So this one is a form of physical aggression from partners. For example, we have men who always, when they come in, they start beating up their women. So, and if you find a very aggressive or a proactive or reactive woman in the house, she will respond. She will respond, and there are those kind of men. They are like this group who normally follows even their partners, their women, to the workplace. Like who is calling you, who is that talking to you? Why are this person? When that physical aggression from such a partner. So if the woman respond in the event, that man she will make him, learn some lessons, and to tell him that she needs some form of respect from him. So she has to take a tough decision if there is a physical aggression from a man. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section, and enjoy your time.